Husqvarna, a leading premium motorcycle brand of Swedish origin, is a part of KTM Group. Vitpilen 250 have a Swedish design language which is understated, minimalist and elegant, has a sporty design, clip-on handlebars and a front-leaning riding position. With 248.8cc torque, 30 PS DOHC single-cylinder engine. The aluminium filter cap proudly displays the Husqvarna motorcycle's logo like a stamp of premium quality, standing humble but bold on the fuel tank. The rear LED lights are more than just designer pieces and offer advanced lighting, performance and visibility in urban environments. The low-profile seat of Vitpilen 250 is covered using a mixture of high-quality materials that deliver superior comfort and durability. The WP suspension on the Vitpilen 250 is made to exacting standards, ensuring the highest quality and craftsmanship. The front suspension features 43mm big piston forks, while the rear features a progressive damping system connected directly to the swing arm. The high-quality components offer dynamic handling, ideal for busy urban environment. The trellis frame is central to the Vitpilen 250 character and agility, made from high-strength steel using hydrofoam tubes and robot welding. The 17-cast alloy wheels are a design highlight of Vitpilen 250. The wheels offer a unique sense of style and are also very robust, offering premium reliability on unpredictable and challenging terrain. Powering the Vitpilen 250 is a modern fuel-injected liquid-cooled single-cylinder 4-stroke 250cc twin-overhead crankshaft engine. Remarkable compact engine provides impressive power and, thanks to the balance shaft, delivers the highest level of smoothness. In this, the engine.
Hello people, today we have this Husqvarna Vitpilen 250 with us. So finally got this bike after 2 months. So this is one of my friend's bike. So he got this bike. So this will be the second bike in the Karnataka which he got delivered from me. So today we'll be looking at the full review and specifications of this bike. I'll be checking out the height, and then I'll be checking out the mileage for 1 liter of petrol. And then I'll be showing you full the specifications, and I'll be telling you how this bike feels to ride inside the city, and much more I'll be telling you. So coming to the height, I'll be telling you about the height details. My height is around like 5'10". So this bike is little tall for me. You can see I cannot keep my leg fully. You can see that I cannot keep my leg fully. So this bike will be very comfortable for the people from 5'9" to 6 above. For the people who is around like 5'7" or below 5'7", this bike will be not much comfortable. But when you get used to this bike, it will be very comfortable during the turning and while keeping the leg on the road. So it will be very comfortable. So my friend is around like 5'8". Okay, you can see my friend Devin's height is around like 5'8". You can see, bro, touch your leg to the ground. Okay, you can see his height. So from 5'7" to above 6 feet, this bike will be very comfortable. But below that, it will not be very much comfortable. When you get used to this bike, it will be very comfortable. So this is how it looks for that height. You can see. And then many people will have doubt of this bike, like is this bike for the touring or is for the city? Will we get the back pain or something like that? So for touring, this bike is very much comfortable. The seat is placed in the upright position, so you don't feel any sort of stress while riding in the city also. So you feel some sort of different riding style. So this is the same engine like Duke 250, Dominar 250. So this has the same engine like, but the feel is very much different. There is no any sort of vibration in this bike. It's completely pure refined. The seat is like cushion type only. It's very much soft. There is no hardness in this. It's very much soft. And check out the handlebars. So when you are riding this bike, you need to bend your body little down like this, so that your riding position will be completely changed. It's like a cafe racer, so your body should be bent like this. And for first two long rides you'll be feeling like much uncomfortable to ride because of some, you'll be getting some back pain, but when you're get used to this bike, you don't feel such sort of uncomfortability. You will feel very comfortable to ride when you get used to it. So for long rides also it is very much useful. The handle, you can see it's wide, it's very stable also. Coming to the instrument cluster, you can see there is, to the left you get the gear indicator and temperature level. To right you get the the fuel meter, it shows the fuel level. To the middle you get to the center you get the time, and to the center you get the RPM meter, and it shows the side stand indicator. And you can just off the like ABS also. There is also a motor mode in this. So this is how it is. We'll be riding this bike inside the city, and I'll be telling you how this bike feels. Exhaust on, we'll check about that. Okay, we'll put it to neutral. The exhaust is pretty much very good. It's like medium level sound. The exhaust is pretty much very good. The sound is also very good. And the fuel tank cap, can see the quality is really good. And the paint quality and the build quality looks premium. It's very good actually. Coming to the headlight, you can see how beautiful is that, man. The headlight looks so beautiful and gorgeous. And the tail light also looks pretty much very beautiful in this. Wow, the quality looks premium. In this, the sari card have been removed, and this grab rails also have been removed. Okay, now we'll take this bike for the short spin, and I'll be telling you how this bike feels, and we'll be checking out the mileage also inside the city, so that where it stops we'll get to know the exact mileage. Clutch feel so smooth. This is kind of off-road thing. So I'll be telling about the suspension. The suspension is really good. You can see in these types of road also you feel much comfortable when you are sitting on the bike. We'll check the initial acceleration and I will be telling you how it feels. Wow, wow, wow. Compared to the Duke 250, this bike feels little torquey, man. It really pulls me hard. I don't know, because of the weight management or because of this bike riding style, the bike feels very good. And you can just keep your leg very comfortably. You can see this, my legs are placed very comfortable. There's no any sort of discomfort here. It's very comfortable. What the fuck, where is that sound, man? Wow, BMW 1000 RR. That sound. ಕ್ರೇಜಿ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾನ ಆದರೂ ಅದು ಸೌಂಡು. You would have seen the initial acceleration. Within some few seconds, it touched around like 80 to 90 km/h. That is actually very, very good. So while changing the gears also, I don't feel any sort of false neutral or anything. The gear shifts really very silently and very smoothly. This is a slipper clutch. It works absolutely perfect. The slipper clutch absolutely works perfect, and there is no any sort of false neutral. It was like very easy to change the gears, and while changing gears also, while shifting from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, I don't feel any sort of vibrations in this part, or in this part also I don't feel any sort of vibrations. Husqvarna has developed a very good bike. The engine is next level, man. It's like pure refinement engine. And the tires are really, really good. I feel some sort of confidence while riding on the road. While pulling out the torque also, I feel some sort of confidence. So the tire is really good. People compare this bike to the Honda Navi. So this bike doesn't look like that Honda Navi, man. That's all bullshit. When you get to see the bike in live, you will feel the actual, you will fall in love with this bike at first sight. The love at first sight. If you are comparing with Duke 250, I'll be telling you one thing. If you are looking for a more different kind of look of this bike, and you need people to see your bike, you need some sort of torque emission. In this BS6 Duke 250, the initial torque, the power has been completely reduced. But in this Husqvarna Vitpillan and Svartpillan, the power has not been reduced. The power is maintained. It's very torquey. When we just pull the throttle, it just moves at the front like a wind. So if you are looking for a change, and if you are looking for a different design, more sort of mileage and minimum amount of power, you can actually go for this bike. So this bike is actually pretty good. So if you all like this video, do like, share and subscribe, and see you all in the next vlog. Until then, bye.